Hello, teacher.
Celia, how are you?
Fine, teacher. And you?
Very good. And Bibi, what about you?
Excellent, teacher. Excellent.
Fine, thank you, teacher. And you?
Very good, guys. I'm just waiting for the other. Just let's give them 5 minutes, okay?
Déjame, Vampiricidad 2016. Sí. Ay, ¿qué pasaría? ¿Hace año?
Okay, guys, hello.
Hello, teacher.
How are you? So I can see here Catherine and Vanessa and Vivian Celia. Okay. Please, I need a big favor because I need to fill some information about you guys. So I need that you give me by here or by the Skype your full name, your age, the place where you live, and your occupation. Okay. Thank you so much because I got only Vanessa's information and now Vivi's information. So please, the others, I need the information by Skype. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
How are
Now?
you today?
Now or
You can do it
tomorrow?
while we are in class. Yeah, it's possible. Okay, guys, how are you today? Fine? Yes or no?
Fine, teacher.
Okay, very good. So what we're going to do today, guys, is that we're going to practice. I don't know if you had the opportunity to check your ebook, but the idea is that we have a topic that is very important and is the use of gerunds and infinitives. Have you checked that topic before?
Mm, infinity. Infinity.
Yes or no? Infinitives and gerunds?
Hmm.
Yes, okay, that is very important, and that is something that I have corrected when you speak. Okay, so it is important to have it very clear. So for this first part of the class, I'm going to send you a video as usual. You're going to see the video, take notes, because after that you're going to answer some questions. Okay, in order to understand better. Is that clear for you?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so I'm going to send you the video. Give me one sec. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? In here. It's a very funny video, and I know that it's gonna be really useful for you. I'm going to send you by Skype. There you go, one in here as well. Okay, so I'm gonna give you for this 5 minutes because it's the time that it lasts. Okay, 5 minutes. So please start now.
Okay, teacher.
Right. That's it. This. Me toca mirarlo acá. Qué pereza. Mm. please. Listo.
Hola amigos, me acabo de crear una increíble página web con Wix. Vamos a ver cómo se hace.
I love shopping. Shopping is an example of a gerund. Gerunds take the form of verb plus ing. They act as nouns or pronouns. We usually use them for likes and dislikes. For example, I love shopping. For general activity, I'm good at dancing. For abstract ideas, I'm not used to working late. When there is no noun to describe something, catching the train during peak hour is really annoying. When ideas are used in complete sentences. What are your hobbies? Watching TV and surfing the internet. Let's compare gerunds and infinitives. Use the gerund as the subject of a sentence. Flying makes me nervous. As the object of a sentence. When ideas are in incomplete sentences. What are your hobbies? Watching TV and surfing the internet.
Después, fine.
Okay, guys, you finished? Yes or no?
Okay, yes, teacher. I finished.
Okay, Vanessa, ready. What about you, Catherine? Are you ready?
Teacher, 1 minute, please.
Okay. Bibi, you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, and Celia, you finished?
Finish.
Okay, so let's give 1 minute more for Catherine and we continue, okay?
Already, teacher.
Okay, very good. So guys, we're going to try to discuss a little bit the video that you have seen, okay? So let's start with my dear Celia, okay?
Okay.
Celia, can you talk me about infinitives?
Okay, infinite.
When you have to use the infinitives, how do you use them? Give me some examples.
Okay. We use the infinity, Jera and infinity.
Uh-huh.
We we like and dislike. After infinity, after phrasal verb, like. Example, I get asked to early, ¿no?
No.
No. A ver,
You can
dice,
say I get up early to have breakfast. That is one infinitive.
okay.
After an
No.
adjective.
After some verb, including and needs, boy,
Okay.
carry on, phrasal verb, carry on, deny,
Eh,
finish, give
Stop,
back,
stop for a second.
imagine.
Celia, stop. I don't know, but there's an interruption. Maybe one of you has something strange. So remember that when a person is talking, you have to turn off your microphones, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Continue, Celia.
I use I Jeru with love after the preposition for.
Okay, but you mix all the topics. So the idea is that we talk about number one, that is the infinitives, okay? When you have to use infinitives, because we have many different things about it, okay? Very good. So I'm so sorry. Okay. So we got infinitives that number one is to express a reason or a purpose. For example, I do exercise to keep my shape, for example. You
Mm.
say, I always get up early to go running. It could be another one. And after some verbs, those are the certain verbs that you have to memorize because we don't have any other possibility. Yes, can and can't afford, agree,
Mm.
appear, be able to, can wait, decide. Yes, all of
Oh,
those are in the way of infinitives. Okay, that's very good, very nice. Vanessa,
Tell me, teacher.
We have sorry, three special moments or three special ways to use the gerund. Can you talk me about one?
Well, the first moment is when you are doing something.
Sorry, dear,
When,
I'm not hearing you very well.
okay, the first is when you are doing something. For example, the one example that the video tell us was I love I love shopping.
mhm.
When
Okay,
you in that moment you are buying something, and this is the actions that you are doing in that moment. I consider that.
well, it's okay, but it's not only in the moment. Yes. For
Mhm.
example, I'm talking in this moment with you guys, and I say I really love shopping. I always go shopping when I am blah 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 whatever. Yes, but
Okay,
of course, is in order to express likes and dislikes. That's very good. What
that
else?
sounds right. Okay. The second is, for example, I can't remember. I don't remember the example that I video.
Don't worry, dear. Do you remember something about after prepositions?
Okay, after preposition. Mm, it's like I don't know, teacher, if it good.
Okay, don't
I
worry. You don't
don't know.
remember? Don't
I don't
worry.
have an example in that moment.
Okay, don't worry. My dear Catherine.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Catherine, do you remember the gerunds after prepositions?
Mm, you say when I don't remember, teacher.
No? And Vivi?
Teacher, repeat, please.
Can you remember about gerunds after prepositions?
In infinitive,
No, the gerund.
excuse me, I don't listen.
In
It's
the
bad
video,
communication.
you watch the video?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, there you got some examples about the use of gerunds. Do you remember when to use the gerund?
Yes, teacher. Gerunds use frequently for express likes and dislikes.
Preposition.
Okay, another different.
Uh, for example, other difference, discrete sometimes. Yes.
Right?
For example, I reading and listen to music. Yes.
No, very clear. No. Okay, look at me, guys. So I'm going to explain you the three most important cases of the gerunds, okay? Number one. Number one, it's when you're going to express like, dislike. Yes? Why? Because you're going to use the verb love or the verb like, and you, after those verbs, have to use the gerund. Yes? I love shopping. I love eating Italian food. My mother likes going to the church. My father dislikes listening so loud music. So all of those cases are going to be used with the gerund, which is number one. Yes. There's another
Yes.
that is general activities when you're going to use I am good at dancing, I am good at working in teams, I am good at dancing, or something like that. But in that case, you are talking about a preposition because at is a preposition, right? For
Okay,
example,
teacher.
when you're speaking, I always said, remember, after preposition, you have to use a gerund. For example, I was watching TV before going to school. Yes, before is a preposition. So you have to use the gerund, but it doesn't mean that it is a continuous activity. Yes, it's something that it could be general. It's not ando like in Spanish, but it's just because after that the preposition you use the gerund. Yes, for example, when you say, um, I don't know. I hear about working in the United States. About is a preposition. So the next word has to be a gerund. Is that okay for you?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, are you following me? That's it. So
Yes, teacher.
another important, guys, is when you are going to describe something and you don't have the specific subject, so you're going to use the gerund. For example, I say working as a teacher, it's very important. Yes, in that case, working as a teacher is not continuous. It's the gerund. You say, trabajar como docente es maravilloso. Working as a teacher. Yes. Smoking is really bad for the health. Yes. And this is the subject of the sentence. Traveling by car, it's amazing. I don't know. Yes. And maybe when you are going to describe hobbies. So you say, what do you like to do on weekends? So you say, I really like watching TV, surfing in the net, cooking. It's one of my hobbies. And you use the gerund. So remember that the gerund is the ing, but it's not always continuous. Is that okay for you guys?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher. I get it.
No questions about it?
No.
Okay, so remember that you got subject of the sentence and you got object of the sentence. That's another way to use the gerund. So you say, in the video, you have an example about Flying makes me nervous. Sorry. So flying in that case is the subject. But on the contrary, when it's the object, like the complement, so you say, I find working very relaxing, or I find music very relaxing. So this is the complement or the object of the sentence. Yes. And there's another one that is when you talk about the purposes. Yes. So you say, what is this for? What is this for? What is the purpose of a pen? So you say, to write or for writing. That's another gerund, okay? This is a long topic, but the idea is that you try to study there in your computers with the ebook. If you have questions, please let me know, but I want to help you, okay?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay. And infinitives, well, Celia were telling us
Oh,
about infinitives, which is very good. Yeah. So the infinitive, you have to express reason or purpose. And after the adjectives, so you have to use the infinitive as well. Okay. This is a very complete video. Of course, remember that this is a speaking session, so you have to speak. I'm not going to spend longer explaining this, but the idea is that you try to practice and just keep the video there and try to listen again and try to practice all of those topics, okay?
okay.
So we're going to continue now with you have to prepare a short speech, okay? In which you are going to use infinitives and gerunds, yes? But you are going to express the interests you have, yes? I am interested in knowing another culture because I consider I am good at teaching. If I travel to another place, I can be a good teacher because I don't know. Just it's an example. You're going to talk about your interests, okay? And I'm going to give you 1 minute for preparing. Is that okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, remember, try to include the gerunds. Try to include them. So I'm going to give you 1 minute.
Ay, no. I don't know.
Okay, guys, ready?
Teacher,
Yes.
uh, I'm sorry, I going to retire because I don't feel good.
Oh, you are not feeling good?
No, I had a head chat. I have, no sé, me siento muy mal.
Okay, you have a headache. Don't worry, don't worry, my dear Catherine. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay, my dear. Goodbye. I hope you feel better soon.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay. Goodbye. What about you guys? You're done or not?
Ay, my goodness.
Okay, teacher. I wrote the song.
Okay.
Okay. Singing for me is very funny, and I would like to take a class to have a good voice and can sing very well. I love shopping. I love spending time shopping and finding the mall in order to enjoy and pass a very nice day with my family and friends. And I consider that teaching is a beautiful profession because you can interact and transmit all your knowledge. That's good.
Okay, very good, dear. There's something strange today with your microphone. I don't know, but I'm hearing you so far.
Okay, let
Okay.
me repeat it. Singing for me is very funny, and I would like to take a class to have a good voice and I can sing very well. I love spending time shopping and fun in the mall in order to enjoy and pass very nice day with my family and friends. I consider that teaching is a beautiful profession because you can interact and transmit all your knowledge.
Okay, now it was better. Very nice. Okay, you use the gerunds, which is very nice. Very good. Celia,
Permítete.
start.
Okay. In my free time, I don't understand the interest, but I try.
Okay, do it.
In my free time, I really like reading and listen to music. In
I,
the weekend,
that
I
when I
no.
when I say interests, yeah, those are the things that you are interested in. Yes. For example, I am interested in reading. Yes, for that reason, I always that I go to a shopping center, I buy a book because that's part of my interests. Okay, the things that you
Okay.
are interested in.
Okay. Interesting. Ay, my goodness. Um, for example, an example of is shopping in the weekend or no?
Yeah, could be.
Shopping in the weekend. Okay. Traveling. Um, a ver. Listen to music or no?
Yeah,
Or
but
buying a big house.
you can say I am interested in music. Yes, for that
Ah,
reason, now I'm learning how to play guitar. I don't know. That's part of the
mhm.
interest. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I understand.
That's it.
I am interested in 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 learning to play guitar in
Okay.
the future.
Why?
Yes. Why? Because I dream in that in the past.
It was a dream that you had. Okay, very good.
Yeah. Yes.
Bibi, what about you?
Yes, teacher. Um,
Tell me about your interests.
Mm.
my interest, for example, I like listening to music, and reading the newspaper.
Mhm.
The ¿Qué más? I I like studying. mm, and for example, watching the movies,
Mhm.
uh, romantic movies. Um, I love writing. I like the poetry.
Okay,
Mhm.
Mm,
Same. Mm.
that's very nice. Okay, Bibi, very
Yes.
good. So,
No
guys,
more teacher.
don't worry. Remember that it is important, guys, that you check your ebook. Yes, remember, with all those topics that you are seeing there in your ebook, that you're practicing, that you're learning, all of those topics are the ones that you have to practice here in the encounters. Yes? For that reason, if you don't see your ebook, if you don't study, if you don't do the exercises, it's going to be really difficult for us to practice. And the idea, as I told you, is that the first encounter is going to be related to the ebook in order to practice what you're learning, of course. And the other is when it's going to be the free one.
Okay, teacher.
I know that the free that we have, it's better for you because we have like an informal moment where you can speak about whatever. But all the things that we are doing in the first encounters are very important. Yes, practicing with all of these topics that you have seen there. Okay. Now,
Okay.
so you're going to have another activity. So pay attention, please, because you are going to write, yes, and think about 5 questions, 5 questions about hobbies and preferences, and you are going to ask to other two classmates. For example, Vanessa are going to ask 5 questions to Celia, and the same have 5 questions to Viviana. Viviana to Vanessa and Celia, and Celia to Vanessa and Viviana, okay? And I'm just going to hear and take notes about how you do it, okay? So 1 minute for writing the 5 questions. Is that clear for you, the instruction?
Yes, teacher. Only
Yes.
5 questions using the grammar, no?
Yeah, the
The
idea
topic.
is about the topic is hobbies and preferences. Okay?
Hobbies and preference.
That,
Okay.
Bibi, is that clear for you?
No entendí muy bien. O sea que tengo que, perdón. I have a question.
Right.
Five
Right.
question. Vanessa, to Vanessa.
5 to Vanessa and the same 5 questions to Celia, okay? But you have to ask about hobbies and preferences.
About interesting.
Hobbies and preferences.
Okay. Okay, teacher.
Actividades que hacen normalmente y las preferencias. Entre eso y esto, ¿qué prefieres? ¿Qué sé yo? ¿Ok?
Okay, teacher.
1 minute for preparing the 5 questions.
Bueno. Ay, ay. Ay, no, 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 sí. Mm.
Okay, teacher, I'm ready with my 5 questions. Yes.
Okay, my dear. What about the others? Celia and Viviana, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Yes? Okay, I'm going to take notes. So, Vane, do you want to start?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna do the questions for Celia.
Okay.
Okay, so the first question is, do you prefer going in taxi or motorcycle or whatever place and why?
Okay. Traveling by, is the
Not
question?
exactly, no,
Traveling
not
by car, by
exactly.
bicycle, by taxi?
No, no, no.
Is
Listen to
your
the
question?
not traveling. Do you prefer going? Do you prefer going in taxi
Ah,
or motorcycle or whatever place? For example, if you prefer
okay.
to go in taxi for your work or for the shopping or in motorcycle, what do you prefer?
Transmilenio. No, no, no. I prefer to travel ay, my goodness, to travel by car because it's comfortable for me. Traveling,
Comfortable is the pronunciation, Celia.
comfortable,
Comfortable.
comfortable. It's difficult.
Okay, okay, okay. The second question. Do you love listening music or watching movie?
For me,
Yes.
ay, my goodness, watching movie. mm, I don't like watching movie for me is boring. I prefer to watch movie in my home. It's better for me.
Okay, okay.
I
The
am
third
bored.
okay. The third question is, what is your favorite hobby?
Hobby?
Yes.
Okay. Hobby. Oh my goodness. My mm, my favorite hobby is learning English with the teacher Natalie.
Okay. The first question,
Profesora,
what
¿sí?
do you do in your free time?
Excuse me, repeat the question.
Okay. What do you do in your free time?
Okay. In my free time, I like um, I like shopping, shopping and reading the good book.
Yeah, okay. And the last is, do you consider that it's important have a vacation?
Yes, it's very important for relax the vacation.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
one time in the year is possible.
Okay. Thank you, Celia, for help.
Wait, okay, my dear Vanessa, about your questions. All the questions were very, very well built, but the last one, it is important to have, and you need the infinitive, okay?
Infinitive. To have
Very
vacation, yeah.
good. So let's continue with Viviana. Do it. Hey, Vane, you ask the questions for Viviana.
Okay, the same question.
The same questions.
Okay, Viviana. Viviana, the first question. Do you prefer going in taxi or motorcycle for whatever place?
Eh, excuse me, repeat, please.
Yes. Do you prefer going in taxi or motorcycle for whatever place?
I understand you question.
Okay.
I
If
don't
you prefer, if
I
you
don't know.
prefer going, for example, going to shopping in motorcycle or in taxi or whatever place, if you whatever place you want to go. If you prefer going in tax or motorcycle.
Okay. I understand.
Okay.
I I prefer. I like traveling. I like to travel in motorcycle. Eh, is easy for me.
Okay. The second question. Do you love listening music or watching movie?
It's complicated. To I like uh, listening. I like listening music and watching TV. Generally, I like movie watching TV.
Okay. Maybe the third question. What is your favorite hobby?
My hobby. I I love riding writing poetry.
Wow, good. The fourth
Mm.
question. What do you do in your free time?
Okay, in my free time, I like reading, um, and watching TV and writing.
Okay. And the last, do you consider that it's important to have vacation?
Yes, it's very important. eh, um, the vacation because uh, Hall mocks Rex in one moment. I I like traveling and to Rex.
Okay, okay.
Okay, very good. I'm just taking notes, okay? Now, Celia, you're going to ask the questions, okay?
Okay,
Who do you want to start with, Viviana or Vanessa?
Viviana,
Okay.
my question for Viviana. Viviana, do you like cooking in the weekend? Fair question.
Okay. Um, I like repeat. I don't understand.
cook, cook food
Yes.
or in the weekend.
Um, so I I don't like cook, but I it's mandatory for me.
Okay, the second question. What is your favorite place for traveling?
Place for
For traveling.
traveling.
Maybe
Mm,
Cartagena, maybe Cali, Medellin, Santa Marta.
okay.
Celia, wait,
Uh,
wait, wait. Celia, can you repeat the question, please?
Okay, what is your favorite place for traveling?
Perfect, perfect.
Hay un
uh,
preposición.
mm, okay. My destination for traveling. For example, Manizales. They family. Pardon, my family is are live in Manizales.
Ah,
Eh, yes,
okay, the coffee is delicious. Uy,
yes.
okay. The mm, oh my goodness. Okay. What is your favorite food? It's
My
also
favorite
important.
fruits. Okay, I love the lasagna and rice with chicken.
Okay. Say to me. Four
Eh,
question. What?
Excuse me. The correct answer will be I love eating the lasagna.
Okay.
Very
Eh,
good. I like when you self-correct. Very good.
Yes. Okay.
the teacher correct the mistake. Mhm. What activities do you like doing? What activity
Uh,
do you like doing? Do exercise? No.
Okay. Eh, I I like I like reading and um, connecting with my class of English. The the Tuesday ay, the Tuesday
Ah,
in the weekend.
okay. Okay, the next question and last question. Would you like to have more free time?
In my free time, I like reading, watching TV, um,
Okay. But the question,
cooking dresses.
okay, okay.
Yes, are you understand me?
Yes, yes. So am I. Okay, the question for, I thank you for your answer.
Okay, thank you.
So am I.
It sounds
Okay. Question for Vanessa.
Yes,
Vanessa, are you there?
yes, yes.
Bueno, Vanessa, the first question. Do you
Okay.
like cooking in the weekend?
No,
No.
I don't like cooking in the weekend because I'm very tired.
It's boring. It's boring. Second question. What is your favorite place for traveling?
Well, I love being in Santa Marta. I love so much that I like traveling to Bogota or different city, a cool city. But I love being in Santa Marta.
Okay. I like traveling by Santa Marta.
Yes.
Tam- Say to me. The the next question. What is your favorite food?
Oh my goodness. I love to I love to eat soup. The soup
Mm,
is my favorite food. The soup.
mm.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Number four. What activity do you like doing?
I don't know if sleeping is an activity, but I love sleeping. That's the real for me.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. The last question. Would you like to have more free time? Maybe?
Yeah. Yes. I really
If
like.
necessary?
Yes. Yes. I really like to have a free time because I needed to relax. I needed to be. I needed to be rest. So for me, it's necessary to have more free time. Yes.
Eh, mm, okay. I agree with you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Very good. It was very nice. It was very nice, Elia. Excellent. Wait, because I take notes in here. I'm a mess today. Okay. The only situation that I could notice is that you use yes or no questions. So remember that we are going to speak. We need WH questions to expand the ideas. Yes. Or maybe if you're going to use a yes or no question, you say, "Would you like blah blah blah? Why?" Yes. Tell me why and give me the reason. Okay.
Okay.
Vivi, it's your turn. Viviana.
yes, teacher.
Okay, dear, your turn. You have to ask the questions for your classmates, okay?
Yes.
Start.
eh, for to Vanessa or to Celia?
Mhm.
Celia?
For me.
Ah, okay. Um, Celia, would you prefer between reading and reading?
I, mm, for me, I prefer reading. Reading.
Reading?
Oh, no, no, no. It's not true. Writing. Because I would
Writing?
like to be a writer.
Okay.
I would like. It's Adrian.
Okay. You like more silence or noise?
Silent noise. Silent for me is I prefer to silent to noise. Yes, is my answer.
Okay. I- The situation is cute. Okay. Uh, you are you prefer the chocolate or coffee for breakfast?
For breakfast. Mm, Sometimes I prefer to take a cup of coffee in my breakfast. In,
Mm,
in other dates, I prefer chocolate.
okay.
Both is delicious for me.
Okay. Um, you prefer dates alone uh, when you study or accompanied?
Accompanying. It's difficult because the education virtual is alone.
Uh,
But
okay.
I prefer the meet with classmates. It's nice for
Ah,
me.
okay. Yeah. Okay. Are are you live? Are you live? Pardon. What do you like in your free time?
Mm, mm. Sometimes I like walking into the park around the neighborhood. In other time, I prefer watching TV and reading the book. Depend of the time. Depend of the my feeling. I don't. I don't remember
Okay.
another word. Yeah.
Okay. Eh, eh, are you prefer travel on vacation or you prefer stay at home?
Yeah, I absolutely love traveling by Colombia because I love Colombia. I like I like drinking coffee in Manizales. I like
Oh, okay. You you are fine.
it. Yes.
Okay. Listen to me, my dear Viviana. You're asking questions, but remember that prefer is a verb that you are conjugated in the simple form. So it's not possible to use it with the verb to be. Are you prefer is not correct. You say, do you prefer? Okay, it's with do. Not with
Okay.
are. Do you prefer? When you use prefer, is a certain verb that it has to be followed by a gerund. So you say, do you prefer staying, ing, or studying alone, or whatever like that? And you say, what do you like in your free time? What do you like? What? What do you like to do in your free time? What do you like to eat in your free time? What do you like to watch in your free time? So complete the question, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Now the questions for Vanessa.
Eh, y- I teacher.
Yes, the same questions, but for Vanessa.
Okay, teacher. Eh, Vanessa, do you prefer between listening to music or reading a book?
Vivi, there you organize. So you say, what do you prefer between listening to music or reading a book? Yes?
Yes.
Well, it depends, but I prefer listening to music.
Okay. um, do you like more uh, silence or noise?
Well, I don't know. If I'm sleeping, if I am sleeping, I prefer the silence. Yes.
Okay. Eh, oh, thank you. Do you do you prefer to travel on vacation or stay at home?
Okay, I prefer traveling in vacation because this is the opportunity that I have to travel. So for me, traveling in vacation is so good.
Okay. And when do you ¿cómo decirlo? Eh, when when do you prefer uh,
You say,
traveling?
where do you prefer to travel to? And the little preposition goes at the end.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, the question is when or where?
Where where
Where?
you prefer where do you prefer?
Okay, I prefer traveling to Santa Marta. Yes.
Okay. Um, do you what do you like in your free time? What do you like what do you like do in your free time?
What I like to do or what I like, I don't know, in another activity. For example, if I like to, I don't know, something activity. Repeat the question.
Eh, okay. Thank you, Vanessa. No more.
You got to repeat the question, dear.
ah, okay. It's my baby. I not hear me. Um, what do you in your free time?
Okay, I got it. I like to, I like listen music. I like eating ice cream. I like going shopping. I like I don't know, stay in my house, not watching TV. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for
Okay.
Pay
Okay.
attention to baby.
it's
How
my
old is your baby, Vivi? Viviana. Vivi.
yes, teacher. Excuse me.
How old is your baby? How old?
Repeat, please, teacher.
How old?
How old is your baby?
Oh my.
I I
What,
I
what,
don't understand. I
maybe
How old?
1 year? Maybe 1 year or 2 months? 2 years?
Eh, yes, I hear. Repeat, please, the question.
How old is your baby?
Okay. My baby, he have a. I excuse me. He am 1 year old.
He is, dear.
Mm.
He is. Siam is not possible.
Yes, yes. I know. Excuse me. I distract for the noise.
Okay, I am
Mm.
focused. So remember, because you are creating new words and that is not possible in English, right?
Okay,
Don't create
teacher.
new
Thank
words. Okay, guys. So we're going to start with an activity, and I need you to pay attention to this because you are going to complete a model. Have you listened about conversational models? Yes
Model.
or no?
What is model teacher?
Okay, a model, dear, is have you seen those
Mm.
exercises where you can complete or you can fill the gaps
Ah,
when you write?
yes.
That is similar, but the idea is that you do it by speaking. Okay? That is simple.
Okay.
So we're going to start with my dear Vanessa. Okay?
Okay.
Vanessa, you're gonna see a paragraph, and the idea is
Okay.
that you start reading the paragraph, but you have to complete the verbs that I am gonna give you in red. You're going to change it to infinitive of gerund. Yes?
Okay.
And at the
Okay.
end,
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you if it was okay or not.
Okay.
Let me share. There you go.
Okay. Ali decided that he wanted to study abroad. Achieving his goal, he had many things that he had to do. Firstly, he needed to improve his English so he could take the ELTS test. Unfortunately, Ali disliked learning English, so this would not be much fun. His friend recommended to attend a school close to his house. Ali went to look, and from what he could see, it, it seemed to be a good school. He didn't delay he didn't delay to register for a course. He managed getting a good price for the course because they had a special offer on. This was good because he could not afford to pay so much.
Okay, very good, very good. It was nice. So, I'm going to tell you, you got one, two, and three mistakes. I'm going to share again my screen. Sorry, because I can do it like this. Yeah, I'm
Okay, okay.
sorry. In here. Okay. So, a mistake in the second verb. So remember, Ali decided that he wanted to study abroad. In that case, to achieve his goal. Okay? To achieve.
Ah,
And you say
let's see.
achieving. The other mistake, it is number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. His friend recommended attending. After
Okay.
recommend, remember that recommend is a certain verb. So after
Mm,
that, it is necessary to use the gerund. And the
okay.
other one is register, because after delay is a certain verb. You have to use registering. Okay, that's
Okay.
it. So it is just a matter of practice, but it was excellent. You got
Okay.
7 out of 10. Very good, my dear. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh
My
my.
dear Celia, you continue,
Okay.
okay?
Yes, yes.
So I'm going to share my screen. Maybe my dear Vanessa and Viviana, do it there by yourself and take notes, okay?
Mm.
I'm gonna share my, oh my gosh. Share.
Easy, teacher. Easy.
It's easy, of course. Okay, my dear, do it.
I do. I can see the little rig. I
Uh,
try.
Do it.
Um, okay. Reading,
Yes.
reading,
No, but the
write.
idea is that you
No?
read the complete test and you have to use the gerund or the infinitive.
Okay. I read the complete sentence. Sí.
Yes, all the text,
Okay.
and you have to put in the correct way the gerund or
Okay, okay. He had never read much in his life and knew he was weak in this area. So he practiced reading as much as he could. He hates he hates in writing in English too, as his grammar was quite weak. So he also played practicing. Oh my goodness! Practice to writing as many easy as possible. His teacher agreed, agreed, shaking. I can see this for him. As throughout, actually really enjoy studying English. The other student on the course didn't, didn't helping, and the teacher always offer assisting. His if he was stats. He he studied for a number of months because he couldn't reach city that sun until they was ready. Oh my goodness, I made mistake.
okay, my dear. Remember to practice the pronunciation,
No,
okay?
teacher, es que in this moment I was in my phone. I mean cell phone.
So remember, I'm going to give you the feedback. You got 1, 2, 3, and 4 mistakes, okay?
Okay.
4 out of 8. So in that case, you say, he had never read much in his life and knew he was weak in this area. So he practiced reading, it was okay, as much as he could. He
Mm.
hated writing or to write. In that case, you got 2 possibilities, it was okay. In English to us, as his grammar was quiet, so he also planned to practice. In that case, it's an infinitive. To practice writing as many essays as possible. His teachers agreed to check this for him.
Mm.
As it turned out, Ellie actually really enjoyed studying English. Very good. The other students on the course didn't hesitate to help Ellie, and the teachers always offered to assist him if he was stuck. He kept up his studying for a number of months because he wouldn't risk sitting the exam until he was ready. Okay?
Ah, okay, teacher.
Remember to practice so hard the pronunciation, it is very important. Okay? And finally, Viviana, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Vivi. So I'm going to give yours. Remember to complete. Oh my gosh, this thing is carrying so slowly. Okay, Vivi, start.
Okay. Then come the time for a lead to take the text. He couldn't stop stop um, worrying before the text. His teacher had recommended doing the task to first in the reading, so that he followed those instructions. He finished he finished writing his task to after exactly mm, 40 minutes and then went on to
Todas
take
sí,
one.
los correos minúsculas, sí.
The speaking text sent me to who quite the will even thought he was nervous. He he can recall to ask the examiner at the end how will he had done, but she refused. But she refused, um, telling him. Then, then comes the time for his result. He had expect to get a bank 50.15, but he was surprised to find out that he had been given a hand six. Es que no veo ahí muy bien.
Advanced 6, don't worry. Okay, you got only one mistake. It was very nice, my dear. That is, speaking test seemed going quite well. But it was very nice. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. Okay, guys. So remember, as I told you, that is a little not difficult, but it's like a little boring when you don't practice too much. Yes, because the idea is that we can flow with the speaking. Yes, and for that reason, you need to practice a lot. Gerunds, infinitives, all the things that you have in your ebook. Yes.
Yes, sí.
So remember that our next encounter is going to be focused on a free topic speaking again. But remember, it is crucial that you start practicing with the grammar because, of course, in this case, we are talking about the topic, the specific one, and you are seeing the videos and we are doing the exercises. But it is important that you do it in a natural way. I'm going to give me one sec. I'm going to give you wait a second in here. Um web page where you can practice There you go. Where you can practice grammar, okay? Grammar exercises about it. So please do it. And I'm going to ask you some questions, my dear Celia.
Yes, teacher.
You live in Bogota, right?
Yes, teacher. Actually, I live in Bogota, but I was born in Santander, in
Okay.
Bucaramanga.
How old are you?
I China teacher. I am 56 years old.
Okay. And your occupation, dear?
Excuse me, teacher.
Your occupation?
Occupation. In this moment, I am assistant manager.
Okay, my dear. Very good. So, guys, thanks for your attention. It was a pleasure to be with you again. And see you next class that is going to be really nice for you.
Bye-bye, teacher. Thank you for
Bye.
all. Have a good night.
Very good night for you guys.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye, Viviana. Bye, teacher.
Goodbye.